general know-how. General know-how is the first page that you get in the manual, and basically sets things how things roll out in the school. And it has to be updated. Probably there are things that they are not so much updated. Does anyone have a pen? I can be... Thanks. Okay, so let's go through it quickly, at least the most important things. Any member of the staff that due to an issue cannot come to the school during their timetable. If you cannot come to the school, what do you do? Call. Exactly. Call. You call if you are a volunteer and you have to do your 3 activities. You cannot do the 3 activities. You cannot come that day. Something happened. You forgot you have to do your visa run today. Whatever is the issue, call the volunteers manager and said, Pepe, this happened, or Amelie, this happened. I cannot come today. Amelie acknowledge the situation and it's okay. Especially if you are in the welcome center, because maybe we don't have someone else to replace you that day. Don't send a text message. If you send a text message, the text message can take hours for someone else to read. How you know the other person got acknowledge of that? Very important. If you wish to swap a shift, talk the volunteers manager again. Don't do it by yourself, because we try to keep a balance between people that they just comers. So you don't know, you need to get someone that is next to you that knows more the job with someone that has more experience. So if the person that has more experience is missing the shift and we leave one person that has no experience, it's like leaving no one. Or sometimes it's even worse than leaving no one, because when we leave no one, someone will come back later. But when we leave someone that knows nothing, it's even more dangerous sometimes. If there are any issues at the school, one of the main things that we do at the school is to try, of course, as volunteers, to try to take care of the space. And this means that we have to take care that the people that come and the teachers arrive on time. There is a teacher for each of the activities that we do every day. And the classes start on time, they finish on time, and the people that come inside somehow pay. Okay, or are in any kind of schema where everyone is registered, because otherwise we cannot pay the bills at the end of the month. I give my life for this. I love it very much, but if we cannot pay the bills, so at some point we have to change. So it's important. It's for you. You are at the welcome center. Put all your love. Make sure that the people. Some people don't do it even in a bad way, but they have a package, let's say, and they just say, okay, I have the package, and they run out inside the yoga hall, for instance. And if we don't register the package, we don't register that they actually came there, it's like they came for free. So please, be there, be aware. You are the eagle when you are in the welcome center. Don't let anyone pass the barrier. You see the barrier should be closed always when there is a class that is started or a class that is going to start. And when everyone is registered, make sure that everyone has registered, and then you talk to the teacher, see that the teacher is okay to start, and then you open the barrier and allow the people to come. So for this, also you are aware of the person. The teacher didn't come, and what I do? The teacher didn't come. It's okay, it's 11, the teacher is not there, and the class starts at 11. Acknowledge this to your manager, to your volunteers manager. We are going to leave also a spreadsheet, especially for the teacher training, where you are going to see if this happened, who I have to call. Yes, call me also. You see, you cannot contact Amelie, you cannot contact Pepe. Renata is not around. I don't know. You cannot see anyone around. Give me a call. I'm always around. Try to acknowledge the situation to someone that can solve it. So we will have something called communication plan, especially for this upcoming month, where the communication plan said what happened, who you call, and who is responsible for that area. Okay. Spare toilet paper, liquid soap, and cleaning products for the toilet are stored at the wardrobe located under the toilet seat. It's not important. This information, I'm not going to go through all of them, but it's important for you to spend, please, some time to read it through. So it saves much more time for everyone. I know the toilet paper is under the wardrobe, under the toilet sink. That's it. There is someone, there is no more toilet, I go, no more toilet paper, I go and I change it and I know where it is.
And the key to change it.
And the key to change it is also there. Maybe we can add also key, because there was no key when we did this training, this manual, and key. Good. Toilet has to be clean and conditioned 2 times a day. When is your shift in the morning and when your shift in the afternoon, please take care of the toilet. In the morning, probably you don't have time to clean the toilet before you come. I was doing it for quite a while, and I keep doing it at night. But in the morning, usually you don't have enough time. You are doing some other stuff. The first shift, you don't have time to clean the toilet. So just open the toilet and see, the big picture. If it's scary, if some things inside the toilet start moving and trying to get alive and run out, then try to, fix it a little bit, clean the floor to be dry floor. You are reasonably okay, then okay, good. And I clean it. Welcome center staff is solely responsible for the money at the cash box. I will make you responsible for the money at the cash box. We are not going to charge you the money, but yes, why not? Be responsible for it. The cash, your shift starts. Good. My shift started. I count the money. It's the same money that was yesterday. I see that's the same money is there. It's the same money that is in the last form. Okay, fair enough. I sign. I acknowledge this money is here. Then later, some people came, some payments came, and at the end of my shift, I count and there is not that amount of money. Okay, something happened. I did something wrong. I acknowledge something happened. I should be responsible for that money. It's not too much money, but for the school it is lots of money. So please take care of that. Do it like it's your own money. So at the end of the shift, before you go, you count the money again. It's the same money. Yes, it's the money should be here. Okay, I did a great job. And I sign, and that's it. Yes, love.
If the person who is behind the welcome centre is totally responsible for the money, then they should be the only person that opens the box.
Indeed.
So
Indeed.
nobody else comes in behind there and
nobody
says,
else comes in. This is totally right. Even myself, I have to withdraw money, and I go and I talk to the person at the welcome center. Can you give me 300 bahts? Or Amelie has to withdraw money. Anyone has to take money for any reason. Then I don't take the money. I don't take that. Can you give me this amount of money? She gives me, I sign, and that's it. And that's it. Yes, indeed. Also the amount that we withdraw. You as a volunteer, you can withdraw up to 100 bahts for some issues that happen. There are no more toilet paper. Okay, I go and I buy some toilet paper. I don't have to ask anyone. I get the money, I go and I buy the toilet paper that is needed. Area managers, they can withdraw up to 300 bahts if you are some bigger issue. For any amount over 300 bahts, you have to have the authorization of the manager. Okay? Or myself or Renata. Good. By the end of each shift, welcome center daily spreadsheets to be calculated and compared. Okay, the closing, what I just said, closing the cash box before we finish, or before you leave your shift, count the money that is there. If you are with someone else, you count it together. Some of you, one person of you two is the responsible for the money. You usually has to be the volunteer that has been here for a longer time. Take care of that money. Okay, the other person just checks. Payments by PayPal are not refundable in cash. It's our information. By the end of the working day, restaurant staff, but that's okay. Please don't leave any unnecessary lights, fans at the room. You are volunteers. Come on, you are leaving. Even if you are a student, you are living a hall, and you see, is this hall, everyone, I'm one of the last one that is living, even not the last one, but is this hall with the lights on? Is this hall with the fans on? Do we need to keep this running or not? So it's not only for the expense itself, but also to be ecologically responsible of what we do, not just living if we're not going to enjoy them. Kitchen front door, try to, during the day we can keep it open, but try to acknowledge that it's just for you. You can come inside as volunteers, staff, general staff of the school can come inside, but it's not a way door for everyone there. Some students come and leave their own stuff and they come and go freely. It's not so good, especially consider myself, Andreas, Pepe, and Taz, we are living here, and it's our place, we live here. If everyone comes and goes, it's kind of not so good situation. So please try to take care of that. If you see a stranger inside in the small, in the inside kitchen, just tell him, please, my friend, this is a place for volunteers, for staff. If you need something, let me know and I can bring it to you. Maybe someone ask you, can I keep this on the fridge for a short while? For sure, no problem. We go, put it in the fridge, and we help the student. Why not? Everything we can do to make it better, we work all together for that. Any customer that due to an issue has to be waiting in the welcome center for more than 10 minutes or so, we offer to get seated at the restaurant and be invited with a small cup of tea as a courtesy. So if you see someone, you are attending people, there are many people. You see a student or a customer, whomever that is there waiting, I don't know, something happened and is getting upset, he doesn't feel like we are taking care of him. Go there, acknowledge this. My name is, I'm one of the volunteers in the school. What can I do for you? Okay, the person is going to be available soon. Would you like a cup of tea? And you can offer, you come to Ari and ask Ari, can you give me a cup of chai as a courtesy for this student? And she prepared the chai for you or any other drink. Try to take care of the people that are there, that everyone is happy. They come to Samakaruna and they feel we give them so much love. This is what makes the difference at the end, the intention and the love we put all together. Welcome center staff is responsible to keep the halls clean and tidy. Before coming to a class, especially in the morning, check that the hall is tidy, is nice for the people to come. They will feel open, they will feel like, oh, this is a nice place where to be. Sometimes there are clothes hanging, there is, the yoga mats are all on the floor, cushions that are from upstairs are downstairs, some chairs, the chairs that we have for upstairs, we have downstairs. Try to make it look nice. Be proactive in this thing. The small brown cushions are for the main hall. All the big cushions are from the upper hall. The chairs are for the upper hall. The yoga mats, the blue yoga mats, are for the main hall. And we try at this stage some blue yoga mats and the pink yoga mats to be for the upper hall. The reason why they are for the upper hall is that the yoga mat, that kind of yoga mat, gets very easily dirty, and that hall is much exposed to dust than the whole the upper hall. I see some people that they volunteers, I'm not going to say, but they take the yoga mat to clean it, but they drag it through all the hall where the product is, and once they get there, then they clean it. But the back of the yoga mat is so dirty afterwards. Anyway, be mindful with that. Phone number of Samakaruna, actually this changed, we have to update it.
We can actually give it to them now.
Okay, if someone asks you for the phone number of the school, you should be able to know what it is. I also invite you please to look at the website. And the website is the phone number of the school, for instance. USB, there must be a stone holding the bottom part of the board. Okay, the board stands on the stick side. Spare rubbish bags. Spare rubbish bags are located at the bottom of each bin. That's something we used to do that was nice. when you have, instead to be rushing every day from where are the rubbish bags, you leave a few of rubbish bags under each bin. So each bin has 10, 15 rubbish bags. So each day you take the rubbish bag and you have the other one on the bottom and you put the new rubbish bag. When there are no more rubbish bags there, then you know there is a collection, a big amount of rubbish bags under the sink on the kitchen. They should be there. If they are not there, then say to the welcome to the volunteers manager, and he will take care to buy more. Once a student is passed to a system, in the computer we write the check the mark, the application indication. Okay, that's not important. Okay, that's general know-how. Great part.